Hey, 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 happy Friday, guys. You made it, right? So, welcome to another episode of Fun Fact Fridays about yours truly, moi. Okay, so today's Fun Fact Friday about me is about the time that I lived in Hawaii. So some of you may or may not know that I lived in Hawaii for about 5 years. I also went to school there, grad school and undergrad. So I loved Hawaii. Hawaii's great. I know that when everybody thinks about Hawaii, they think about, paradise, the waterfalls, the water, the beaches, coconuts. I mean, they just think of paradise, right? Which is mostly true. Hawaii's beautiful. I mean, it's the most chilled, laid back place I've ever been. Everybody is real laid back. They're not like here in the mainland where we're all like stressed out. Traffic is crazy. In Hawaii, there's only 3 highways. You have H1, H2, H3, So traffic is not ridiculous like how it is here in Georgia, right? So during my time in Hawaii, I was in island of Oahu, which is Honolulu, and I lived over there. And so when I first moved out there, I wasn't really like familiar with all the locals. I just knew, I was just excited and hyped to be in Hawaii or whatever. So that's when I learned, like, when you're in Hawaii, when you're asking people about like their nationality and their origin, they'll like just start telling you they're Japanese, Korean, Hawaiian, Portuguese. Like they'll give you like their whole lineage, right? And so I found out about Hawaii's, history and everything like that. And so that's when I found out about King Kamehameha, which there's actually a holiday named King Kamehameha Day, which, Hawaiians observe on that day, right? So I was driving in traffic. I was coming from work near Pearl City, and there was like this, there's a light and then there's like this intersection, right? And so I had the right of way because it took me forever for somebody to let me get through. So then as I'm getting through, this other dude, which I guess he looked Samoan, he was like a big dude. And so he's trying to get through too while I'm trying to get through. So I'm like, no, buddy, like, I'm not letting you through because it took me like 10 minutes to get through myself. And now you trying to like just, bogart your way in. So I was like, no. So I was like, nah, you're not getting in. So he got upset and he got outraged. And, then comes the slurs like, oh, you bitch. Oh, you don't let me get through. Oh, and then he's like, you dumb popolo. And popolo means black in Hawaiian. So he's like, F you, you stupid popolo, and you stupid bitch you, and all this other stuff, because they got that little accent or whatever, right? So, me, being me, and my mouth being as reckless as it is, not realizing, like, hey, this could have consequences, because at this point, like, it's a red light. I get through, he finally gets through, so he's, like, right behind me, cursing and yelling, and he's like, oh, fuck you, bitch. So then I'm like, you know what? I'm like, fuck you too, you fat Samoan bastard. And I'm like, fuck King Kamehameha. Oh my God, why did I say that? So this dude was like, oh, what? So he gets out of his car, okay, while I'm it's a red light. He gets out of his vehicle, walks like he's walking towards my window. At this point, my window is down. So I see this big ass giant coming towards my window, and I'm pressing the window like up, up, up. So at this point, like, my flight or fight instinct kicks in, and I'm thinking like, holy shit, I should have thought this out a little bit more, because I'm like, there's no doubt about it. If this fat ass Samoan big ass dude gets his hand on me, man, listen, I'm a goner. He is going to finish me off, okay? So I'm sitting there like, I'm trying to survive, because I was instantly remorseful. Like, I apologize, dude. Like, my bad. You know what I'm saying? So he was pissed off. So I put my window up. I locked my doors. And he's like pounding on my window, pounding. hey, open the door. And I'm sitting there like, holy shit. So I do what any normal, rational person does when you're faced with this kind of road rage situation that you were not expecting, right? So I just start looking forward. I don't look at him. I don't make eye contact because in my mind, if I don't make eye contact, maybe he can't see me and he won't realize that I'm here in this situation. So I'm just looking straight ahead and the dude is like going off and pounding on my window and I refuse to make eye contact because I feel like if you make eye contact, that's when the danger happens because he's like, oh, you looking me dead in my eyes? Now I gotta fuck you up. But if I'm not looking at you, I'm just looking straight ahead and I'm quiet and I'm humble, well, you have no choice but to hopefully, run away. And this is where my faith came in because I'm sitting there like, Lord, please don't let this fat ass bastard fuck me up, even though I was talking shit, even though I shouldn't have said fuck his king. That was a horrible thing to do. And I truly and sincerely apologize. And if you get me out of through this situation, out of this situation, I promise you, like the whole 1,000 million promises that I made before when you got me at the last situation, out of those last situation where my mouth, wrote a check that, pretty much I knew that my body couldn't cash, that you would be able to, rescue me out of this. Luckily, the Lord answered, okay? The light turned green and I pressed on the gas and I kept it freaking moving, okay? Because I was like, thank you, God. Thank you. Because I knew that I was going to be a goner and I had just gotten to the island. So I'm not trying to be a casualty already by a big old Samoan dude, right? So then the next time when I was at this nightclub that we used to go to named Rumors, which a lot of the army cats from Schofield Barracks used to go to, I'm sitting there, I'm chilling, I'm drinking or whatever, and somebody like bumped the hell out of me, right? So, I'm about to pop off and I look around, man, it's like these two big ass giant, they're like twins, man. When I tell you, they was pushing dudes and even dudes was getting out their way. So I was about to say something smart and I looked up and I saw it was two fucking giants. You know what I did? Because I learned my lesson like I had promised God. I was like, pardon me, okay? I should not have been in your way. So let me move myself, please. By all means, ma'am, please. I apologize for getting in your way. Because, listen, I'll throw hands in a heartbeat. I ain't gonna lie to you. But those two brides, bruh, come on now. That was in my ministry. And I really wasn't trying to get fucked up like that. Because if dudes didn't want to fight these brides, shit, I sure as hell wasn't going to be the one that tested that theory out. Okay, you hear me? So I say all that to say, when you're talking shit in a road rage, make sure that your window is up, okay? Make sure that your doors are locked. And make sure that if they're trying to come, make sure if they're coming to attack you for talking shit, that the light is not red, that you could speed off and you have an exit strategy because it could have easily gone the other way. And that's my Fun Fact Friday for this Friday. Tune in next Friday for more of my Fun Fact Fridays shenanigan. Peace.